There's no way that a government should have its people feeling like they're being prostituted. And the reason why I say a government shouldn't have its people feeling like they're being prostituted for the simple fact um, of this current migrant crisis. Now, I don't have any issues with migrants. I don't have any issues with people seeking better living conditions because we all seek better living conditions. But I'm going to address the facts and why people are outraged of about migrants being dropped off and stored in their communities and paid for um, all their needs being met. You know, our government is essentially taking our tax dollars, our money that we pay for. Some of these people who are getting spit in the face and slapped in the face by their own government work minimum wage and can barely provide for their own households. And then the government goes and takes 20-30% of their paycheck and they don't qualify for assistance based on the little bit they're making. And then the government goes and take that money and puts it in the pool of other money and picks and chooses who they want to give our tax dollars to without our consent. It's what about we the people? All this is done without our consent. So if we the people are irrelevant, then there's a problem. Because anytime you can take American tax dollars and send billions of it to Ukraine, send billions of it to Israel, and now you're taking American tax dollars and housing and feeding and vouchering migrants with in the same communities that you're neglecting. You're putting these migrants in the same communities that you're neglecting. And the community members have to witness this. How wonderful you can take care of migrants, but you can't take care of its own citizens that are contributing to the fund that you're giving them. That's why they're upset. That's why it's going to be more to come because you're prostituting your citizens. America, you are prostituting your citizens, and they've had enough. That's why America is falling right now. That's why the world is against America right now because your practices, capitalism, greed is the reason why America is falling right now because of your practices. You are unfair. You have been unfair since the founding of this country. And you will not wake up from your wicked ways, so you will fall. It has been written, Babylon the Great will fall. Yes, Babylon the Great of the Bible is America. Babylon the Great will fall because of its wicked ways and it refuses to change. You keep prostituting your citizens. You keep taking from them and giving without their consent. The government is supposed to be of the people, by the people. We the people. Not big corporations and special interest groups or whoever you're going to get your next kickback from, who you feel like is going to hire you when you retire from government. That's not how things work. And we, the citizens, got to start pinpointing these politicians out, and we have to pick them off politically one by one. We have to concentrate all our efforts on picking these politicians off politically one by one and putting people in place that are for the people. Now you see I have this shirt on right here, and this shirt represents a lot because this man right here is a political prisoner for organizing political movement, a political movement dealing with these same issues. Corrupt politicians, gang members. They call these positive organizations gangs, but the gang members are elected officials who are secreted away in a cabal, who are dividing the profits up and leaving the rest of us out in the cold. Those are the true gang members. Your oppressor is your gang members. The police force that the oppressor deploys into our communities are the gang members. And don't you ever, ever forget that.